Well, should Florida ban local governments from collecting property taxes?
Governor DeSantis floated the idea of getting rid of property taxes during an appearance in Tampa this week. And Fox 13's Evan Axelbank explains what that would mean.
Governor DeSantis knows how to start a discussion.
And do you think it's fine that you buy property, you buy a home, you own it outright, free and clear, and yet you have to continue to pony up money to the government just for the courtesy of using your own property?
Local governments in Florida take in $42.7 billion a year in property taxes, or about $2,000 per person. They make up just under a fifth of revenue for local governments and half of revenue for school districts.
Property taxes finance so much at the local level that without them,
there are a lot of questions. Evan Axelbank of the Florida Policy Institute found that if property taxes were to go away, the state would have to double its sales tax rate from 6 to 12%. That is, if it wants to keep the same local services. Not only would that hit lower-income families hardest, it would be a less reliable source of revenue because consumer demand ebbs and flows.
And it's going to make it harder to forecast and plan around for the school districts in particular.
Tampa City Councilor Luis Vieira says this is treacherous territory.
This is something that we have to take seriously and begin to speak out on.
He points out that local governments like the city of Tampa use property taxes to fund police officers and firefighters. Promising lower taxes is a favorite pastime of politicians, but so is, Vieira says, promising strong public safety.
I'm a public official who's always very proud to support our police, and this is a time, I guess, where you'll take hits for wanting to fund the police in a proper way, because that's what property taxes do.
The governor posted that there'd need to be a constitutional amendment to eliminate, reform, or lower property taxes. But he says the boldest amendment should be put on the ballot that has a chance of passing with 60%.
People do need relief. The homestead exemption is not enough for people. Their assessments are going up. They're having to pay more, and we don't want to see that.
The question Floridians have to decide is whether the relief is worth it. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.
One state senator has proposed a bill that would analyze different options for either eliminating or making dramatic changes to property taxes.
So new